Hello, and welcome to the design prototype for Emerald. To tell you a bit about the game, I will talk about the story, the inspiration, and the importance focus of the artwork. So, the story is always important in video games. And for Emerald, it's going to be a third-person adventure game that follows one main storyline. While it will have slight allowance like open world games, it won't have the full effect. It will have one storyline with a few side quests and to keep the player on their toes. It will be a mix of action, adventure, magic, and plenty of puzzle challenges along the line. The most important thing will be the message, however. Emerald is a teenage girl living in a modern world, but she holds a secret. She is part of a family that can transform between dragon and human shapes. But something is causing her family to become sick and be stuck in their dragon form. And if they stay in their dragon form for too long, they will not be able to turn back into human form, and then they'll lose that human consciousness. So she has to find out what's wrong, has to try and fix it before it reaches her as well, because if it does, then it'll be too late because she's the last of her line at this point. But she also has to try and maintain her normal lifestyle, like going to school, seeing friends, and trying to fit in with society. Now, the inspiration will be really important, because it's a twist off of two different, very opposite games that I personally have loved throughout the years. Without artwork, you aren't able to feel the atmosphere, you're not able to react to important expressions that are shown, silences, and you just really can't be absorbed into the story. So, inspiration number one is The Last of Us. The detail in this game is something that's always amazed me. They took so much time with subtle color changes and the way that they design the trees and the nature. It makes such a beautiful atmosphere. It really makes you feel like home. So I want to try and capture that and make sure that I get things as realistic as possible by using color changes and details with lights. Now, number two, like I said, they're really opposite. This one is still very attentive to detail, but this one, Mirror's Edge, another very popular, amazing game, is really into the detail of the colors that they don't use. Everything's very stark white. As you can see in the picture, there's only like a little bit of a blue, a little bit of yellow, and a little bit of red. So they really only use primary colors to take a pop out of the monochromatic white and shades of gray and black. So I would really like to be able to use something like this for the modern setting, but then have a glimpse of that reality with the subtle color changes and just try and combine those two together to make something really unique. Now, for the focus with the artwork, I really want to pay attention to eyes. For me, eyes are windows that you can get the expressions, you see their happiness, sadness, anger. There's so much that we can caught in eyes that we don't always look at in video games. So here I have two different pieces of art. They are not my own. There's something that I found as inspiration, but they're going to be a glimpse between like a human eye and a dragon eye. And they both had something I really liked and I really want to try and capture within my own artwork. Now, as you can see, I do have a little bit of concept art, and this was focusing on her dragon eye. So I took three different dragon eye drawings I saw that I really liked, and I tried to kind of combine them together but add more of a feminine feel to them because a lot of drawings that are of dragons are of more of a masculine intent. So I try to make it a little bit more feminine, a little bit more human-like even, so it has the dragon appearance and it'll have the scales around it, but you can still see her human form within it. So that is all I have for the start. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you later.